Man, America loves to talk about freedom, but the Patriot Act and these mass deportations under Trump, they're rewriting what freedom actually means. And the Constitution is getting shredded like a bad credit card bill. So after 9/11, the Patriot Act was sold to us as a tool to stop terrorists. But what it really did was put a giant asterisk on the Fourth Amendment. You know, the one that protects us from unreasonable searches and seizures. Suddenly, the government didn't need a traditional warrant anymore. They could spy, monitor your calls, grab your records, all in the name of national security. But here's the kicker. Once that door was open, it didn't stay in the terrorism lane. It bled into immigration enforcement, mass surveillance, and everyday policing. In other words, the Patriot Act set the stage for exactly the kind of constitutional bending we're seeing today. Now, fast forward to Trump's second term, mass deportations, sweeping raids, detentions. We're talking about the largest roundup of immigrants in modern U.S. history. And lawyers, well, they're screaming, hey, this violates due process under the Fifth and 14th Amendments. Hey, this tramples equal protection, especially for Black and brown immigrants. This even steps on First Amendment rights when people get punished for speaking out or protesting. And let's not forget, detaining people in crowded facilities without access to lawyers. Yeah, that's an Eighth Amendment red flag too. Cruel and unusual punishment territory. So how do these two things connect? Well, the Patriot Act created a legal environment where the government could sidestep the Constitution whenever they wanted. Immigration enforcement just picked up that playbook. Mass surveillance tools built for terrorists now used to track immigrants. Secret courts and expanded detention powers now applied to deportation cases. The idea that national security outweighs your rights now used to justify separating families and rushing deportations. Basically, the Patriot Act normalized the idea that rights can be optional if you're inconvenient to the state. And here's the dangerous part. Once you weaken one amendment, the rest fall like dominoes. Now, the Patriot Act, it cracked the fourth. Now, deportations are bulldozing the fifth, 14th, and beyond. And if the government can take away their rights today, what's stopping them from coming for yours or mine tomorrow? So the next time someone says, well, that don't really affect me because I'm not an immigrant. Think bigger. The Constitution doesn't protect you because of who you are. It protects you because of what you are, a person. And if we let them decide whose rights matter and whose don't, then none of us really have rights at all. What do you think? Is this about immigration or is this about power?